Salamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. It's your favorite Zionist prince that's been kicked out of 109 countries. Tal, the traveling clock, coming to you live. Today, we're looking at clips from the 69th official Arabcon. It's a convention for Arabs. It wasn't the 69th. That was just me making a joke. But if you do want to get your merchandise that has a number 9 in it, 109 Club merch just dropped on thetravelingcloud.com. If you want to represent you being kicked out of 109 countries, it's the best merchandise you can get. Now let's take a look at some clips from the 69th official Arabcon in the United States of America. I'm very excited to see. I'm sure, by the way, before we look at these clips, I'm sure this is going to be full of insight, no Jew hatred or anti-Semitism. It's going to be full of peaceful conversations about coexistence in American society, if I had to make a prediction. Because, yeah, that's the only thing that could be produced from a thing like Arabcon. Peace. Let's take a look.
Raise your hand if you're a pro-terror radical.
Do you condemn October 7th?
Fucking, that was quick. What the fuck? I don't see these clips, by the way. I do not review any of the clips for the most part that I received to react to this channel. That was 100% improvised, what I said right now. 100% improvised. That's how quickly it devolved into fucking terrorism. Oh, there you go. Arabcon.
I condemn Israel and the United States and all oppressions and imperial wars.
That's what I'm talking about.
Very good. That was an easy answer.
And I never ever condemn Palestinian resistance and anyone resistance around the world. Those who are here and who are around the world, write it up.
Raise your hand if you're a pro-terror radical.
Our political prisoners know this very well. Whether it's Walid Daqqa or George Abdullah or Khalid Jarrad or any one of these people, or Sahab Shara, who have always taught us.
She looks very brown. Notice, by the way, the color of her skin. She looks very brown, right? She looks very native to the Middle East. And I am going back to Poland. Don't worry. I'm going back to Poland. She, on the other hand, I'm just saying,
is a primary terrain for targeting.
Raise your hand if you're a pro-terror radical.
We got the Palestinian state, or in fact, inshallah, we got the one-state solution and Palestinian liberation, and then they rolled back the BDS regulations. No, whatever passes now stays in place.
Raise your hand if you're a pro-terror radical.
And I donated all of the ticket sales to Gaza just to say a big fuck you to all of you Zionists.
Raise your hand if you're a pro-terror radical.
And what happened to the 5 co-founders of that incredible charity, the biggest Muslim charity in the United States in 2001. And now, it's 5 co-founders accused of supporting terrorism, when in fact all they did was support zakat committees that everyone else was supporting.
Raise your hand if you're a pro-terror radical.
People, they target them in really Zionist control areas and Zionist control fields, like the law, in medicine, and engineering. They go after these people.
So let's
Where are the pro-terror radicals? Raise your hand if you're a pro-terror radical. What happened to the First Amendment? You know, what happened to the free speech? Free speech if you agree with me, but not free speech if you go speak at Arabcon? Come on.
silver lining. We got to find the silver lining. You guys come to my channel for balanced, happy political commentary. Silver lining. There are 500 million self-described Arabs in the Middle East. Millions more outside of the Middle East. And 2 billion Muslims. The motherfuckers put on an entire convention called Arabcon and didn't stop talking about the Jews and the Zionists. If there's a silver lining, we are occupying, and they are that afraid of us in their brains. We are occupying that much brain power of theirs. They look like foolish little children. If you put on a convention called Arabcon and you never stop talking about Israel and the Zionists and the Jews, brother, I got to say we're doing something right. They are obsessed with us. Obsessed. Next clip. Let's take a look. Breaking, leaked off-stream footage from Arabcon reveals Bassem Youssef and Mehdi Hassan's panel. Palestinian influencer Mo Hammaz demanded they stop condemning the resistance, Hamas and other terrorist groups. Let's take a look.
Is that question directly to you, Mehdi?
Yes, because for those of you guys who don't know, Bassem Youssef takes this official stance of condemning Hamas, even though he's a blatant supporter. Allegedly, so he doesn't sue my ass, 'cause fucking idiot.
Is that question directly to you, Mehdi? Please don't take this the wrong way. I just want to be as direct as humanly possible. So I think I'm speaking for Palestinians in my community, whether it be friends or family. I personally love when you dismantle and ruin people on television. You have the best points, best facts, easily. But the one thing that irks us the most is when sometimes you start off by saying, I condemn October 7th, or I condemn Hamas, and then you go on to your points completely systematically take them down. So I'm genuinely saying this directly as a Palestinian, because I know a lot of folks, whether it be here or people that I know personally that are Palestinian. Would you ever get to the point, given everything that we've seen, say, look people like peers in the eyes and say, no, I do not condemn a resistance that is resisting for their freedom?
So, I'm sorry to
ask that question directly to you, Mehdi. Please don't take this the wrong way.
I would have loved to see them snake around that answer. Would have loved to see it. Would have killed for it. Honestly, would have been impressive to see how they got out of that one. Would have been very, very impressive. But this is, you don't listen to me. Listen to them. I always say, don't listen to me. I'm Hooga Booga. I'm a caveman. Listen to the sophisticated Palestinian people. They know better than I do. When I say to you, okay, that Hamas in October 7th is a part of the Palestinian lexicon, Palestinian ideology, please believe me when I say that it is. They support October 7th. They love Hamas. And like I've said to you before, if you see them protesting against Hamas in the Gaza Strip, neto, it's only because they are stealing their food and they're making them miserable. The ideology of Hamas is the ideology of the Palestinians. Ask a Palestinian, they will tell you as such. How do I know? I've been to Ramallah, I've been to Nablus, I sat, I spoke, I saw, I spoke to them. I know. That's not our ideology in Israel, and I'm proud of that, but it is their ideology in Palestine. So if you ever have your doubts, don't listen to Papa Tal. Let the Arabcon tell you. They'll con you. I'm not going to con you. Let them con you. All right, we got another. Let's just fucking watch the clip.
We sometimes get uncomfortable talking about October 7th, and as Americans. But how much of that is sort of directly from the, I guess, magnitude of that it just created this like question asking more than anything ever else has before. And, are you seeing your colleagues feeling more empowered to say things, probably because of your steadfastness over all these years? And then finally, do you condemn October 7th?
I condemn Israel and the United States and all oppressions and imperial wars.
That's what I'm talking about.
Very good. That was an easy answer.
And I never ever condemn Palestinian resistance and anyone resistance around the world. Those who are here and who also are around the world, write it up.
That's right.
Okay, so anyway, move on to the next question.
Okay. Listen to me very clearly, my audience, my wonderful audience. Those of you who live in the United States of America, ask yourself one question. What does Amer Zar, this potato chip of a human being, what does he add to the fabric of the country that you live in? What does this man, this large Palestinian, okay, that's clearly genocided and suffering, what does he offer you in America? What does he give to you? What benefit do you have to having him in your country? Born in America or not, what benefit does he provide to your society? And this thing, okay, I was told I have to tone down on my cursing a little bit, so I'm toning it down so we don't keep getting demonetized, because we're getting demonetized because I have a sailor's mouth. So all of you guys told me to stop cursing. You kind of won this battle a little bit. I'm not going to stop 100%, but I have to tone it down a bit. I can't throw around the C word as much as I wanted to before. I'll reserve it on special occasions, all right? I learned my lesson. What does this creature offer you in America? She condemns the United States of America. She lives in America. She's on a stage in America. What does she offer you? Ask yourself the question and do something about it. I have a term that I've been using recently. Deport, deport, deport. You don't have to live with these people. There's nothing in the American Constitution that protects their right to destroy America using Arab Islamofascism. Nothing. There's enough loopholes in the Constitution that you can use to deport, deport, deport. And I recommend you do it. They will destroy your nation. They are already destroying your nation. How's been 2 years of pro-Palestine protests in America? Please. Has it been good? Have you enjoyed it? Has it been nice for you? No. Guess what's going to keep happening? More of that. You don't want this. I'm telling you don't want this. They don't offer you anything. They are going to destroy your country. It is a war against you. Like it or not, this war is being fought, with or without you. All right, we got one more clip here. Arabcon. Let's see.
Right-wing think tanks have written about us, calling us the arm of like all kinds of things, Iran, China, Hamas, name it, we've been called it.
Anything that sounds bad.
To try to, make it sound like we're doing propaganda. It's like, no, we're just telling the truth, but you want to call that propaganda, fine. But all that is written so that Meta and Google will then suppress us because our information is dangerous, right? We are breaking through. I get invited on Piers Morgan. I don't know if that matters.
You destroyed him. Yeah.
And I get to go on there and refuse to condemn armed resistance and say all those kinds of things to a massive audience. I mean, the reason they're inviting me on is because Breakthrough News exists and we're getting lots of views there and they care about clicks and other people are seeing us as a result. So meanwhile, where's all our money going? All our money is going to destroying the world to maintain this luxurious lifestyle for this tiny little ruling elite in this country that are a bunch of parasites. And so all that's to say, Gaza is teaching the world this. And so I think that's an important inflection point too. And at an independent media outlet like ours, that's the information you're gonna get. And I think that's what makes us dangerous to the powers that be. That's why members of Congress come after us. Because they don't want people coming to Breakthrough News and learning that 8 people in America have more average wealth than the bottom half of this country. That's insane. 8 people have more average wealth than what's half of 350 million? 175 million people?
That's it, yeah.
That's crazy. They don't want people to know that. So that's why we get suppressed. And you know what? The fact that we're getting suppressed means we're doing something right.
You're not being suppressed. You put on a fucking conference. You literally just said you got on Piers Morgan. I don't have that. I have a massive audience. I still haven't gotten on Piers Morgan. I'm being suppressed. You, my friend, are not being suppressed. You are literally the opposite of being suppressed. You are being promoted. And the reason why there's such a wealth disparity is because you live in a capitalistic society. Welcome. It's capitalism. That's why America functions in the way it does. That's why you can put on your retarded convention. I'm sorry. That's why you can put on your retard convention. Okay? That's the reason why. You can't come in cleavage with your little stupid Palestine flag map necklace in between your tits in Saudi Arabia. You can't do that. You can't do it in Gaza, my love. You can't do it in Ramallah either. You can't come tits ablazed with a Palestine map in the middle. It doesn't happen. You're not allowed to do that. You can do that in America. You're allowed to do that in America. You don't like the capitalistic society. Like I said before, remember what I said, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Deport, deport, deport. Deport their asses. They don't like it. They want communism. They want Islamic communism. Give it to them. Let them send them. There's 50 plus Muslim countries that all have some form of Islamic communism. Every single one of them would accept her with open arms and embrace her with open arms, wearing a niqab, wearing a hijab as a 5th wife of a Muslim man. Every single one, bar none. From Lebanon to Algeria, from Syria to Jordan, from Iraq to Iran, every single one of them would accept her as a 5th, 6th, 7th, or even 10th wife. Put her in a niqab, put her in a hijab, and ship her off. Deport, deport, deport. What purpose does it add for you to be in America? What purpose does it give America to have people like this there? Please explain it to me. It's not diversity of opinion. It doesn't add any function to the state. It doesn't help the state. This is a leech. This is a leech on your society, on your ideology, on your wealth, on everything that you call. Deport. Mobilize and deport. Build a campaign and deport, or at least attempt to. I really suggest it. My open recommendation. Guys, if you want to be just like me, kicked out of 109 countries and proudly representing being part of 109 Club, get the merch in the description down below at thetravelingclad.com, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, Clads. Has this ever happened to you? Hey, are you a Zionist? What is this hesitation? You think Judah the Maccabee was hesitating when he's fighting for Israel? Here, take this. Do you think Queen Esther hesitated before stopping Haman from ending the Jews of Persia? Well, hey Habibi, you think Herzl thought he was a white colonizer as he Zionized the Jews of Europa? Listen, kid, I don't care if you're a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian. You're a Zionist, right? Yeah. Well, a good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys some provocative merchandise. They do? Absolutely, a pinch of. I have some incredible designs for you, Yellen. They say everything promised to you 3,000 years ago. Here, take a shirt with a matching hat. For you, good price. They say they kick you from 109 countries. Here, join the 109 Club. Take shirt and matching hat. For you, good price. Habibi, you want to Zionize? Here, take shirt, matching hat. You like Kuba Select shel Safta? Here, take shirt, matching hat. Take sticker, take hoodie. Take, good price, take, good price, take, good price, take, good price, take. Yossi, achi, he understand you, stop! A good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys merch. Yalla, Habibi, for you, good price. If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.